All right, so my voice is a bit cracked. I just woke up, so I'm going to quickly show you guys how to set up for the project for this task. So let me clear this out, close this, and yeah. So the first thing you're going to do is silly mark. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is cancel. You would create a folder here on your desktop. So if you're using a Windows, it might look different from this, and you call it legal debug, legal debuggers underscore bootcamp. Yeah, so that's the folder here. Legal debuggers underscore bootcamp, and then you go into the folder and create another folder. This time around, well, let's just do that from VS Code. So you come to your VS Code, you expand it, maximize it, whichever language, and then if you click up here, if you're using a Mac, you would have this interface. If you're using Windows, you would obviously see the file and all, file, edit, selection, view, go run, all those things. So you click on file and then add folder to workspace, this option here. So you click on that and yeah, you go to your desktop and there you can see we have the legal debuggers bootcamp. So you add it, just click on the folder and add. So once it adds, which I think it has, you would see this untitled workspace here. I would eventually get what it's all about, but for now, you would see I have another folder here called JavaScript, which I added myself. But for you guys, you would see only one folder here, which is Legal Debuggers Bootcamp. So on that folder, you can right click again, and you see an option which is New File. But what I want is for you to create a new folder in that file and call it task. So we would use snake case. So snake case, which basically means if you have more than a word, the first word should be in lowercase and then the next word should start with an uppercase. So it will be task one, and then so you have this here now. So if you notice, you have legal debuggers, and legal debuggers you have task one. So now on this same task one, which is a folder, you're going to right click on it again and click new file, and then we'll call this file I don't know, task one dot js. Sorry, dot js, lowercase js. The js should be in lowercase. So the .js extension is a way of letting our computer know this is a JavaScript file. And then, yeah, so pretty much we now have our JavaScript file here. So, of course, you'll be wondering why are you seeing this terminal. So let me close this. You don't need to see this one now. And then, so we have our JavaScript file. So the first thing you're going to do is console.log hello world. Now, this is a string, right? Whenever you put something in a quotation, mark in between this quotation mark, it's called a string. It's a way of telling the computer this is a word. So console.log hello world, and if you right click here anywhere here on this window, or if you click the play button, click the play button here, you should see this pop-up output and then hello world. Or you could do it from your terminal, which for now might be a bit confusing for you guys. So let's quickly do this again. You see the play button here, click, you see hello world. It has executed your program, which is what you wanted it to do here. So you can either click the play button or you can right click and select run code. So whichever one works fine. But for run code to work, you must have installed Code Runner, which is one of the extensions I had provided for in the task one. So if you haven't installed Code Runner, just come here, click on this. You will have the extensions loading. My system is acting up a bit, and then you type Code Runner. Yeah, so you can see I have Code Runner installed already. So if you don't have Code Runner installed, you would have to install it. And yeah, I think pretty much this should be it. So if you're here and you're trying to wonder, oh, how do I go back to that folder thing I was